the argument that Senator Obama made that John McCain has voted more than 90% of the time with President Bush, does he have a point?
Well, I'm sure that Senator Obama's voted 99% of the time with Harry Reid. At the end of the day...
But Harry Reid isn't the president for the
No,
last 8 years.
but the point is that the Senate is a body run by Democrats that has a 12% approval rating. The Congress does, and got a 25-30% approval rating of President Bush. So at the end of the day, it's pretty clear that Senator McCain has charted an independent-minded course throughout his career. I was there. I've got the scars to show it. Taking on immigration reform during a Republican primary is hard. I got a primary opponent over that very issue. Talking about humane treatment for Al-Qaeda suspects is not exactly the fast track to the Republican primary. Embracing global climate change, when about 80% of the Republican conference, hasn't really bought into it. Campaign finance reform made everybody mad that makes money off politics. And I can go on and on and on. And in Iraq, the surge. You know, he was 5th in a 4-person race this time last year, arguing to send more troops into Iraq last summer and in the early part of 2007 was seen as to be a very politically dangerous thing to do. So there's a strong case to be made that Senator McCain is a unique politician.
Senator John Kerry was on ABC This morning just before you. I don't know if you were able to hear that interview, but he said that the appointment of, or the nomination of Governor Palin to be vice president shows that McCain is captive to the right wing of the party because, for example, she, like Cheney, thinks that global warming is not man-made.
I don't know her, but I know that she will follow the dictates of Senator McCain's administration, which believes that global climate change is real and a cap-and-trade solution is the answer, and that we're going to lead the world, not just the country, in trying to find a solution to global climate change. And I'm confident that Governor Palin will be right in there pushing. She created in 2007 a global climate change commission in Alaska. I don't know what work product they've come up with, but the one thing I will say about her, I've been in politics since 1994. The hardest thing in politics is to take on your own people. She is the person who basically filed an ethics charge with a Democrat against the Republican Party chairman who was sitting on an oil and gas board and wound up having to pay a fine. She, with a Democrat, filed a complaint against the Attorney General as a Republican. The guy resigned. She has taken on a lot of the institutions in the Republican Party in the state of Alaska. She's the one that canceled the bridge to nowhere after the congressional delegation ran through her $400 million project to build a bridge to serve 50 people. She stood up and said, no thanks, we're not going to do it. My hat's off to her. I know how hard it is to argue with people that support you, your own base. She's proven to me that she's the real deal.